Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Harebrained Games. Today we're going to do an unboxing of a game that just arrived, the Battle of Hoth. This is a Star Wars themed game in the Galactic Battles series. Its basis and its previous formation was in Memoir 44, which was the World War II based entry in the series back from 2004 on. Memoir 44 has had many expansion packs. There's been Civil War, Battlecry. It's a Command and Colors style game, which some of you will know, some of you won't. But ultimately, it's a game for 2 players, in this case, 3 to 4 players even, involving players who fighting over battles. And let's just open it up and see what's inside. Battle of Hoth. All right, so we have split up this time the rule book. The rule book is different than the scenario book, and so there are different rules. If you have played Memoir 44 and you're used to that series, you will need to note the differences in the units here. There are a subset of units with different abilities than you would have expected from World War II, which makes sense. These are galactic figures, galactic warriors, iconic units. You have your snow troopers, you have your, again, this is snow region. I don't know in Tatooine or Dagobah or, ooh, that would be an interesting one. Everybody moves 1 hex, only, ever. You've got your droids for your rebel side. You've got your base troopers, snow speeders, artillery, and you have your special forces, similar to Memoir 44, that give a little boost to certain types of units, terrain coverage, etc. Then you get the scenario guide, and the scenario guide sets up all of these in individual playable maps on the map case. Again, like similarity, you'll have your map, you'll have your units, you'll have your victory conditions for each side, a little bit of information about it, and it goes on and on and on. And so there's looks like about 15 or so missions. Oh look, it actually just shows you all the weapons. Assault on Hoth, epic. Battle of Hoth, scenario editor, cool. All right, then we have the map pieces. One thing to notice is that this one's missing, but it's not because it's in there somewhere. It always is. There's a much smaller terrain quantity than in Memoir 44. Much smaller, so this definitely does feel like a subset rather than a mirror image of the previous ones. That said, there are a few different things. For example, here we have campaigns, and so you can play the campaign Assault on Echo Base here with gut conditions and such. You can play it from the perspective of the Empire, you can play it from the or the Rebellion, and then you've got Campaign 2 as well, for 1 for each side. You've got special cards, little play cards that are going to help you kind of have lookups for these things. Ruffles have ridges, rocks have rocks. Ooh, look at that. Crevasses, Seracs, nice. And then you've got little sheets here that go over the units, and this is the iconic quick representation. For example, the snow troopers and troopers can move one and shoot, or move 2 and not shoot. The speeders can move up to 3, and then they have a range of 2. These base never move more than 0. They can shoot. This is the equivalent of artillery. Then you've got the snow speeders, same thing, almost identical there. And then you've got the AT-ATs, which have an interesting destroy condition. You have to roll and hit them with the rare explosive dice, and then hit them again with an explosive dice, and they never retreat. And they pack a punch, but they have slow movement. And then you've got your droids, your that you can use to move to and do a little shooting with. So there's that. You've got the map board, which looks similar to, but maybe appears to be slightly. Yeah, this seems a little bit smaller, unless I'm... Ooh, look at that. So you've got that side and that side. So there's some asymmetry there. There we go. There. Oh, that's in case you get 2 copies. So yeah, so you've got your units on this side, units on that one. This does appear... For some reason it appears... Anyway, maybe not. Anyway, but that's the map. It's basically snow. You don't have any variety beyond that because it is the Battle of Hoth. And if they ever do the Bonanza version with the Battle of Hoth, well, I want to be at the Ponderosa. The Battle of Ponderosa. So anyway, like Memoir 44, the new edition, there's these new curved card displays, which I'm told are They sit better, they don't flip over because of their curvature, which makes them sturdier to be able to use. Then you have your dice, and again, these are the new plastic style dice, not the wood dice, with your various units. You'll roll these to assess how much damage you do. Infantry are easier to hit. Tanks and mechanized are less easy to hit. The grenade is kind of a wild card. I hit everything, and retreats, etc. And of course, there's the possibility of flat out missing. Then we have the units here. They're nicely arranged in these pouches, which is going to make it a lot easier until expansions come along to store these puppies. But there we go there. Alright, these seem nice. Can we keep it? We'll feed it every day. That. Alright, got that. And we got the units, and they're generally thick enough. Yeah, okay, these are better stock, and you've got your probe droids. Yeah. Yes. Alright. So there's that for the Empire. For the Rebels, on the other hand, we have snow speeders. If they're ever going to do a space game mixed in with this, we got like TIE fighters in the sky and these below. But then that would be Defensive Procyon, which is one of the best games ever. Okay, there's that, and then you have the, well, you all know what it's like, the blasters. And then finally, we have this extra piece that fits in right there, so we get jigsaw puzzle time tonight, and the cards. Now, one of the other differences between the Mark 44 and this one, even though it's smaller scoped, and less vast as far as what's possible yet, I suspect this might be something they continue to do expansions for, is that you have a Rebel set of cards, and look at that. So there's the Rebel, these cards, and I think these are leader cards, or yeah, tactic card. There's a variety of different cards there, and then you got the Empire cards. And the Empire cards, again, you've got Recon, Assault, Trooper Assault, Pressing Forward. Yeah, so you got your standard cards, but they're individual for each one. Ooh, Rebel Spearhead. Look at that. Tactics card. So there's a difference. I wonder if this is for 3 and 4 players. I wonder if that's... No, that's... Huh. I will have to find out why there's different backs to these cards. But, ooh, our last hope. Our only hope. Orbital set. Oh, they're mixed in. Okay, so there's a little bit of mix up here, but anyway, reinforcements. Oh, raid, direct from HQ. Oh, I remember direct from HQ. Who doesn't remember that one? And then, of course, we've got whatever these blue back ones are. Reserve forces before playing a command. Oh, interesting. Maybe these are based on the leaders per se. Oh, interesting. Scout. Huh. After ordering units. Anyway, well, that's what we have. That's what comes in Battle of Hoth. All right. Take care, and we'll see you next time on Harebrained Games.